Ho, ho, ho is no mo. Christmas done. We're getting ready for 24.
God.
That's what it is.
It came, we were building up to it, and it goes so quickly.
It always does. And then
You talking about Christmas or?
Yeah.
It's
Christmas. The festivities.
It's hot. You're right. And it's madness and it's the chaos, and you're probably all still reeling from it. So, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one, and I hope all the families all played well and nicely to each other, and you're getting ready for New Year's Eve action as well. Might just say
And also, if you're working like, in
Shifters.
this little, but in this middle period between Christmas and New Year's Eve, rated for keeping the country going, because that's never easy.
What are you off between?
I'm off.
The whole
I'm
time
off.
between Christmas.
Yeah,
so
I'm
from
off
the 26th to the when?
to the 2nd.
Oh, nice.
I'm not.
Are you working in between?
What are you doing?
DJing.
Of course he is.
See?
Yeah.
Are you off?
Richard Blackwood, 28. Me and Richard Blackwood.
Oh,
are
I'm
gonna
coming to that.
Yes, you are.
Big look.
28th of December, and then 29th now, me and Nabil Abdul Rashid.
Yeah.
Croydon's finest, one of your boys.
Yeah.
Big, funny man. We're up in Birmingham on that Friday night, and then New Year's Eve I'm working in Leeds. So, no, it's a full-on working
Busy
festive
one.
Yeah,
We're both
But
working.
That's why this one, we took a slight sort of breather from the podcast. You're not your usual bakwas that we normally do with stories and stuff, because everyone's a bit out of the loop. We're not quite at work. Well, hey, let's do a little big up. Big up the people that haven't checked their emails.
Oh, that's me.
It's tempting.
I haven't. I made sure that I was not going to check any emails.
I actually think it has a very negative effect. If you check it in this week, it's not good for you.
Yeah, it's bad luck for
what if
2024.
but if you've still got to work, then you've got to
Oh,
work.
yeah, if you're working.
Such we're freelancers, but actually, if you can put an out of
my
office,
emails.
yeah, but for what? I literally, I will glaze over it. I won't open anything.
I'll be honest
new.
with you, I've glazed over a lot of WhatsApp stuff as well.
Yeah, nobody does. No, nobody really opens.
If it's Merry Christmas, I don't care.
Yeah.
Now he's a Grinch.
I still get school dads. What did they send today? They went, there's some borderline illegal stuff here for Christmas. I thought, what? Yeah, it's this typical dad group, right?
Yeah,
and I opened it, and it was pictures of tyres that were borderline legal.
Oh, borderline legal.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
Because I was like,
people got too much time on Christmas and they just do stupid things.
And
go back to work.
Christmas is the time you get
got
sent
have you
all
got
the bakwas.
Have you got sent already? I already got sent as well. The other one as well. The OnlyFans calendar.
Yeah, and it is just only fans.
Yeah.
It's pictures of fans.
Yeah, thanks for wasting my time.
Yeah, and someone was like, "Oh, how would you like to ride these over Christmas?" And it's all bikes.
Nice.
It's just like, wow,
Right.
Nice.
What kind of people do you not know?
No, but it's not that, bruv. The people that send it, and then they send laughing emojis, and I'm like,
it's meant to be
do you know
funny.
how lame this is?
I
funny?
know.
And also,
it feels like
it's
it's
not
going to be
funny.
like 2000, year 2000 joke
it's
on
like
emails.
It's like an MSN joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's an old. Anyway, so if you've dodged your way through the generic messages,
This
and the
because
silly crap stuff.
this podcast is what you're not going to get in a WhatsApp form.
Right.
Because this is the juice. This is the real, the good stuff.
Tell
the
them,
meat. This is the tofu. This is the paneer.
The tofu. No one ever said this is the tofu.
Tofu's not the real stuff.
No, it's not.
No, but it is if it's in the middle of a tofu burger.
No, it's not. A tofu burger is just if I was a tofu burger sitting on the shelf waiting to be brought out under those little lights on
Tommy,
the little
what he
metal
meant to
counter, I'd look at a real burger and go,
Yeah.
"I wish I."
What
was
he
here."
meant to say was, this is the lamb chop in your mixed grill.
Yeah. This is and you know when the platter of mixed grill comes over and you look at your boys and there's 5 of you and you see there's only 4 lamb chops.
Yeah, you're going for the chop.
This
"You
is
know
the
what?
bundi in your pani
I beg your
puri.
pardon. That's not what we put our lamb chops, bro. We're not into that. I just want to eat it. Why would you stick it? Why would you stick it in your bundi?
I'm just saying, like for the vegetarians out there, it's equivalent to that.
They should be in Bundiva. So anyway,
Is that Bindia?
No, it's
the little balls that go in the
puff.
pani puri.
Yeah.
Oh, pecornia.
Huh?
We call them pecornia.
Is it?
That
That sounds-
The
pecornia
little balls
sounds
that
like-
go in the what?
In the golgappe,
Oh,
you
no.
get those like
No.
fluff air pocket, like
What do
air.
you call the things that you put in your dane? Those little balls.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same
that.
thing.
It's
Oh,
the
those
same
you
thing.
used to put your bundi in your dane.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You just lean over the pot and just drop your bundi into the dane. Does that not change the flavour?
It adds flavour.
By the way, I haven't had Jira in my dane. Jira in my dane is lovely.
Well, Jira and chili powder. My God, it's game changer.
Yeah,
No thanks.
I haven't done that for a while.
And you just in the summer and you dip tepla into it.
Butters.
But tepla is a bit like for me. I like them, but it's a bit mucky di roti. Like I can have 1 or 2, but then I'm like, okay, can we just give me the buttery, fluffy, flaky stuff now?
Kedge lives on them.
No, I think tepla and bit of yogurt with the masala in it. It's
Tepla, I would put on a par for me with like a methi wali pronti. Like they're nice, they're thin, they're tasty.
Yeah, butters.
But I suppose all the teplas I've had
breath
are
was
always
thick.
cold as well.
Yeah, because you only had them cold. Yeah, it's a different vibe when it's warm.
Yeah, I think fresh off the tawa is
Yeah,
something else.
it's
innit?
different. Yeah.
You don't
Anyway.
need tepla.
So look, what we're about to give you. Sorry, we're just rambling on.
Yeah.
What we're about to give you is our best of episode. Satch, you've been working on this one.
Yes, it is all the best things we've learnt from the whole year from 2023, and it's mostly mine and Tommy's voice you're going to hear in this.
Wow, why is that?
A little bit of catch.
Kedge is there a little bit, but he has had some rubbish. He has had some really rubbish ones.
Maybe you're out of order. Maybe you're hating on.
No, I'm not hating.
No,
They're
the
just
gems
crap.
are rare.
No.
Few and far between.
No, but even the ones that are in there, Kedge, they were borderline. I mean, we're scraping.
What didn't make it? Can you remember one?
Oh no, there was some really. Tommy, there was some really. There was one where he just read something like "Love, live life," and that was the thing he learned, and that was it. And I was just like, "Are you for real?" That's all. One was he told us something. Honestly, half of them weren't even facts.
Yeah. What are you saying? But he does that. He just keeps saying words until he dazzles you, and you go, "Okay, Kedge, I agree."
I think. Do you know what? Over the 5 years, we've just known now to call his bullshit.
Yeah, and that's it.
maybe
No.
You're calling it out.
I still get away with a lot of it.
So here we go. For the next 40 minutes or so, it's mostly me and Tommy and a bit of Kedge with the best things we've learnt for 2023. Shall we get into it?
Let's go.
What have
The
you
thing
done?
I learned is, what is that bit where you're just about to fall asleep but you're still awake? It's like that little transitional period where weird stuff happens when you're asleep.
Mine doesn't go on for that long. I'm normally.
Do you know that there's that little window? It might be 30 seconds, it might be a minute.
Mine is a little 20-second window.
Hold on.
Like, for example, I'm just going to put it out, like you might feel like you're falling or like your knee jerks or something like that.
Oh,
when you're
yeah,
asleep.
you get that little
What is
knee
that?
jerk.
What is that called?
Is it? It's called REM.
No. REM. I was just going to say that as well. That's the first early stages
Of
of
your sleep.
Yeah.
Of cycle. Yeah, no, it's not that.
Random eye, rapid eye movement, whatever it is.
What is it, Satch?
It's hypnagogia. It's the transition
Wicked word.
Hypnagogia.
between being awake and falling asleep. That little period of. It's
My
like
sister's-
you,
my
like you
sis-
hallucinate. That's what it says.
My sister's name's Goggi.
Oh.
And what's his called?
Hypnagogia.
Hypnagogia.
And one of the things I've just learned is, what is Shazam? Where does that word come from? Right? I looked it up and I thought, Shazam sounds a bit desi. Right?
Alakazam.
Alakazam, and Shazam. You hear it, Shazam, bam, like it's done.
Go on.
But Shazam in Urdu means happiness. Number
Shazam.
one. So it's, Shazam, right? It comes up in Urdu meaning, but in the film, and I never knew this, it's a acronym of the Greek gods: Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury. Shazam.
Oh.
That's the actual make. And actually, it comes from a comic book writer back in the day, back in the 1940s, who made up Shazam to be an acronym of the gods, of the Greek gods.
Wow.
Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles.
I never
and
knew
Mercury.
that.
When was the first passport issued? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to find out.
Okay. What the first ever passport anywhere in the world ever?
Yeah. So the passport was first made, its appearance, during the reign of Henry V in the form of what was known as the Safe Conduct. And basically, one of the earliest passports it still exists, and it was issued on the 18th of June, 1641.
Wow.
And it was signed by Charles I. How
That is-
mad is
Oh,
that?
sorry. So did the Brits invent passports?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose because back then they were probably the only ones traveling around, taking over parts of the world.
And then a photograph of the holder became a requirement at the outbreak of World War I in 1914. So up until then, there was no photos, obviously.
no
because,
photo.
you couldn't
That's
have a photo.
mad.
But then, that was when the photo came. I thought, that's incredible.
QR code.
Oh,
What does QR stand for?
I don't know this.
Oh.
I don't know this. It's one of them ones where I thought, I wonder what it
Is
stands
it technical? Is it a technical term, or is it just is it an everyday term?
It makes
art.
sense.
Is
Whatever
it
the two
art?
words are, it makes sense.
for. Is it relay? No.
Nope.
Quick read?
Oh, that's a good shout. Quick reading, quick. No, it's got to be quick something.
I'm just going to double check it. It's not reading.
It's quick.
Quick response.
Oh, of course it is.
Ah.
Quick response.
And it is a quick response.
But I
We
don't
should
think-
know that. We should know that.
We should know that, and that's what I mean.
Seeing
by
that, that's how I order my drinks nowadays. I should know that.
when I saw that, I was like, how did I not? I just
QR.
accepted
And
QR
yeah,
code.
yeah,
right.
we just, there's a
Just
lot of things.
accept
that
it.
you
I have never questioned them.
I've never questioned it.
They go, right, this is your new like NI
QR
number.
code.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
NI? Oh, national insurance.
National
Okay, fine.
insurance,
Yeah, this is your PIN. Oh, personal
I'm
identification
gonna
number.
I'm gonna use that on a lot of people this week. See how many people know.
Yeah, so just
What
just
is
scan
it?
the quick response code and see what. I bet
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I
yeah.
bet
That would
will
confuse.
throw 'em.
Yeah.
Why are women's buttons on the other side of their shirt?
That's a very good
That is a good
question.
one. That is.
Do you know that? Do you know the reasoning behind this? You're gonna love this because the buttons came about in the 13th century, and at that time, to have buttons was a luxury, right? So the only people that would have buttons were rich people who would then have somebody else to dress them. So the buttons for rich women would have someone to dress them, would be on the other side, so that the person doing up the buttons could do it easier than it'd be the other way around because they were used to doing men's buttons. So they would do. It would be like a male tailor, a man doing all the buttons up. So it was to flip it around so that it stayed consistent for them, for the person doing up the buttons. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
There you go. And it goes back to them. So there's no real reason. It wasn't like, well, women on the left, men on the right. That's how we do it. It was more like, well, women are going to be dressed by somebody else. We'll put the buttons on the other side so the person can always still keep the same form facing the person when they're doing the buttons up.
When you're at school, what's the first thing you do? You open up a little an exercise book in school, and you put your ruler down and you draw a margin.
Yes.
The origins
go on then.
of a margin
Yeah.
to go inside a book is because when you put that book in storage and rats might eat the book, it won't go to your notes because it would have just eaten the end bit.
Wow. Who thought of that?
No, I don't understand.
That
There's a
is
margin.
Come on, that's a good one.
epic. That is.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it. So when you put
It's
the
because
book,
Tommy's never drawn a bloody margin.
He doesn't
I've
even
got a
know what
margin.
it is.
but I don't get about the rat eating thing. What do you mean?
Because if you put that book into storage in the olden days, you might put it in your shed or in your loft or in wherever it is. Put it into your shelf. The rat can only eat that bit of the book at the end where the margin is. So your notes won't get eaten. Maybe just the end corner bit might get eaten.
Oh, so you store it on a shelf, like so the margin
Yes.
is the back end, so it's kind of going. But what if they chew through the
I
margin?
swear,
God,
I swear Tommy's never drawn a margin. Or I
don't-
don't,
yeah,
I
no,
don't
I don't
think it's
think
this
he has.
concept
I
of
don't
drawing a
think he has.
margin.
No, hold a minute. You mean the line down the side of the paper? That's about the width of a ruler on the page, yeah?
On
It
the
is width
left-hand
of the-
side.
On the left-hand side, yes.
So that if I'm putting my book on a shelf and I've got the back of the book, the book
The
end,
backbone.
right?
The backbone.
Yeah, the backbone, right? Is that me? So you're saying that bit then is protected because then you've effectively got about another inch.
Yeah,
Correct.
Before your
No, I
notes
get
could
that.
get.
But what's
yeah.
that got to be drawing a margin? I get that, but I'm saying, what if they eat through? They go past that.
No, but they're less likely to. They're
No,
they're
they're
just
gonna
going to
have
have a
a
little
nibble, aren't
nibble on the
they?
end. They're not going to eat the whole book, are they, Tommy? They don't
Well,
eat books for dinner, do they?
Well, then they shouldn't. Then what's the worry about? Don't worry about a margin then.
But fun, they just don't write anything in the book.
When you crack your knuckles, what do you get told?
You
get arthritis.
Correct. So basically, we've all been told if you do that, you're going to get arthritis. But yet you still get an uncle and auntie. You still do and then just loads. There's always someone in your family who does it.
Yeah.
And they love it, and then they come and pull one finger at a
pull-
time and
pull
do
my
all of that.
finger,
Yeah,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and all of this kind of nonsense starts happening.
Pull my finger.
Guess what, guys? It doesn't actually give you arthritis.
Fact.
Fact.
Are you sure?
Dr.
How do you
Paul
know?
has said that when you crack your knuckles, you're basically just releasing air out of your joints.
So is that applied to all cracking of all joints? Back
Correct.
joint.
Correct.
That's good to know.
So basically, it's just there's
good to
fluid there in your fingers, and it has air bubbles in it, and that's all you're doing. So it doesn't give you arthritis.
Yeah, but maybe
so can
getting
we
rid of the
stop
hover.
telling people that it's going to give you arthritis? Let them crack their knuckles. People are probably just saying that because they
But
find it
you're,
annoying.
you're a knuckle cracker.
I'm not. I've never cracked a knuckle in my life.
No.
Too scared of arthritis.
Bruv, no, honestly, but I am.
Yeah, because it's been
Ever since a
planted,
young age, I was
yeah.
told you're going to get arthritis, so I stopped doing it.
Can you crack? Can you?
I
crack a knuckle
wouldn't
right
even
now?
know how to do it.
In 1834, that's a long time ago, ketchup used to be sold as medicine.
Ah, very good. Why?
Why was
What
it
year?
sold
In
as
what year?
medicine? 1834.
So why would they have done a tomato
Tomato
sauce?
ketchup was around 1834.
Well, it's a tomato sauce. It's a basic sauce. It's
No,
like-
it's not. There was no flavour in English food back then.
No, there was. They did
Oh,
their
but this is kind of linked to why why it was a medicine.
Oh, taste buds?
No.
It's high in
No.
acid. Was it
No.
to do with some sort of gastric problem?
You're kind of there.
Oh.
So food used to give people indigestion.
Yeah.
So they gave them ketchup as a bit of a lube.
Yeah.
Like to lubricant up when you're eating stuff.
Okay.
Because so you don't get indigestion.
What,
Right.
and
So
I've
that means
heard...
there must be high alkali
Yeah.
intake in then.
What do you mean?
Well,
Because if you've got a lot of acid, you need to neutralize it. So it must be. So maybe there's more alkaline in it because it was made out of tomatoes,
Maybe.
and so that's
But
probably
I
why.
think it was just, I thought it was just more because it if you eat something dry, you're better off eating it with something a bit more wet.
which
you know?
apparently is the purpose behind like acharas and pickles.
Yeah.
And those
Like
and
a-
also dane and yogurt.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's a lubricant. Yeah.
It's a lube.
That's-
it's
Stop
a
saying
lube.
lube.
No, it's a lubricant. That's what it is.
And lube up your inside.
No, but people
make it
don't-
slide in nice.
People might get confused and then go, "Oh, look, Sad from the podcast told me to use this, so I got
Yeah.
a jar of it, and let's go."
I'm not
Let's
telling
go,
you where else,
sweetie.
I'm not telling you where else to use it.
Bro.
No, but
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? People take things literally, Sad.
All
You gotta
I'm
be
saying
careful.
is just dip your chips in ketchup, nothing else.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Not,
Okay.
not your other spud.
Why is it that dreams surprise you even though they're thoughts in your head? Like, I can't surprise myself. I can't go, oh, then a scary man comes along. Ah, I'm scared. Like, I
Right.
thought it. But why is it that you wake up from dreams, like, not
Oh,
necessarily
jumped.
scared,
You're
yeah,
you're
jumped
jumping. Yeah.
or basically surprised by content that you've made? Do you see what I mean?
Wow. This
That
is
is
deep.
that is quite deep. Maybe
Right.
because it's bad
And I'll be honest,
content.
Right. It took me 3 or 4 Google searches. I couldn't work out what question I was asking, but basically I was trying to work like,
You need to
How
get onto
can
the
you-
Bing Chat GPT-4. That would have
Right,
answered
no.
it straight away.
so, well, I've got the answer now, right? But it's almost like if they say you can't tickle yourself. And here's what I learned. This is a thing I've learned is you've got 2 parts of your brain. One part of your brain comes up with the stories for your dreams, and the other part of your brain reacts to it. So your brain splits. One part of it becomes the audience, one part of it becomes the creator.
Oh.
That's bonkers. While you're sleeping,
Wow.
that's what goes on. So that's why you wake up and you go, oh, huh, what was that? Oh, lucky it was a dream, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I just think, so when you say about underwater living or whatever else, there's so much that we don't know about us.
Our brain.
Yeah. And I just thought that was incredible, that almost like we can entertain ourselves in our dreamland because one part of our brain will just sit down and go on then, give me the tamasha, other side of the brain, get creative. And it can be whatever movie you want. So there you go.
Wow.
You've got a split brain.
Coming in.
But you know how like eggs in India are white
Yes.
Yeah.
and eggs here are brown.
Brown,
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Surely
But-
it should be the other way around.
That's a good one. And sometimes you can get white eggs here.
We can.
You can. Do you know why? They are different colours.
One comes out of no.
No.
I don't- no.
The colour of the chicken's egg. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
The colour of the chicken's egg depends on the colour of the chicken's earlobes. If the chicken has white earlobes, they lay white eggs. And if they're slightly dark lobes, they'll lay brown eggs. There we go.
the hell?
There we go. When I learned this, I was like, oh,
Brilliant. That is good.
G.
That is good. That beats my finger one.
Yeah, but hold a minute.
Madness, isn't it?
Wait. Where's the chicken's earlobes?
They're very small.
On their
just
ears.
On their ears, basically. But you'll see it.
They
You can
have
have,
them.
you have a
Chickens have
little, yeah.
earlobes,
Yeah. How mad is that?
That I don't understand the correlation. I don't understand why an earlobe would have that much fat play on
If it had red ones, it
So-
might be red or something.
Maybe.
So nothing to do with the taste of the egg.
No,
Nothing
no,
to do with
it's
it,
all
no.
to do with the earlobes.
99.8% of Indians
Yeah.
do not go to a gym.
Really?
Oh, wow.
They haven't even got a membership.
Oh, in India, in India.
Yeah, they don't go to
Yeah,
a
no,
gym.
of course, of course.
Only 0.2%.
Yeah, but 0.2% in India is still about 58 million, isn't it? So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
bruv, that is quite mad. Like it's just,
Yeah, but that doesn't
compare
I mean,
that to
It's mad when you first say it like that, but then when you think about it, and now that the population's taken over China, I mean, like I said, it's still there's a lot of people, in villages and stuff that are struggling to even get.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, to be fair, it seems Indians are getting their cardio in because the population's going mad.
Yeah,
But
we don't need gyms.
the
We don't
strength
need
training.
gyms.
It's the strength training that they need a bit of.
Good stat though. 98.2.
98.8% don't
Don't
go
say
to
that.
a gym.
Why does the salt holder have one hole and the pepper holders have multiple holes?
Ooh.
This feels like we should know this.
I don't know.
Yeah,
this.
I know. No, this has come officially from a royal family servant, servant staff who who lays out cutlery and all that. And he says, and the history of it is as follows: salt was never designed to go all over your food. You put it in one spot, so hence you need one hole to aim it on the side of your plate. So it's for aiming. So to put it on the side, so you put a little gathering of salt. And actually, Kedge, I thought you might know, because there's a couple of public school boys that I went to university with, and whenever they put their salt on their plate, Nick Corbett, if you're listening, Nick would always put his salt in a little pile and then dip his chips into that little bit of salt.
Yeah, I grew up with like eating all of that. So like we just put it in a spot, and you dip your chips in that. That's how. But then I never ate salt, so.
Yeah,
no, and pepper you sprinkle all over, hence why it doesn't really matter about the aim, and you can have multiple holes.
Why is it called HP sauce?
Oh, that's a good one. HP higher purchase.
Is it part of the Heinz? Is it Heinz?
Heinz?
No. Okay, no.
HP. No. It's brown sauce, isn't it? What's it made out?
It's there on the bottle. If you look at the bottle of HP sauce, it's
there.
Not. It's there. Honestly, when I looked at it, I was like, how did I not notice that?
I don't know. I don't even eat that sauce. I think it's disgusting. But
was it invented by Harpreet?
No.
Hot potato.
Harold Peter.
No.
Are they hungry people? Hungry people.
Are they descriptive words, Satch, of the sauce?
No. Do you know why it's called HP sauce?
Go on. Heinz and...
No. Punjabis.
It stands for Houses of Parliament sauce.
Wow.
Is it?
Yes.
Houses of Parliament sauce.
And if you look at the bottle, the Houses of Parliament are on the flipping bottle.
I've never looked at that.
That's so weird, isn't it? What is brown sauce? It's terrible.
Because some guy up north realised that this is what was being served in the Houses of Parliament all them years ago. And he thought, well, this needs to go in a bottle. And that was it.
Right, my one, the thing I learned, which is a brilliant one, especially for the winter sort of temperatures that we're dealing with at the moment, right? Here's the techers that no one thought about. And I was like, when I heard about it today, I was like, oh yeah, this makes a lot of sense. You know, when it's so cold outside and you get into your car and you turn the air conditioning thing on full blast so it sorts your screen out. You know how to quicken that process?
How?
Put your wind flaps down, not the wind flaps, sorry, your sun visors down.
Yeah.
Don't do anything with your flaps.
Yes.
Put them down.
So what should I do with my flaps though, Kedge? If I've got my flaps out as well.
Your flaps are folded, bring them out, right?
Put your flaps out.
Open and
then
keeps the heat and circulates it quicker.
One side or both sides?
Both sides. Both sides. Why?
Both sides, of course. Yeah.
So it creates a pocket and it keeps the heat in there and it pushes it back in, so it will get rid of all of that stuff quicker. Do this. I've tried it. It works. Go on.
Okay. All right. I'm annoyed because that's something that I should have thought of. I should have just realised the heat's blowing up. So you want to send it back down?
Exactly. How we never figured that out.
Very basic. It's very basic. I'm surprised.
That is a good one. It's not basic. Very good one. You say, but it's basic. But I think the brilliance lies in its basic.
But it's basic because it's like we've got the tools there. We ain't got to install anything.
But no one thought of it. It's because you can't see properly. No one lifts them up, lifts them down.
Okay, so the thing I learned this week is actually about birthday cakes and candles. Do you know why we put candles on our birthday cakes?
That is it. To remember how old you are.
It's the only blowy you're going to get on your birthday?
No. Come on. It's a lot more sort of...
Why do we do it? It's obviously recollect to celebrate your age. And the blowing out of the year before and welcoming the new by eating a cake.
It's got to be something with the positivity, negativity out with the
it's definitely a positive thing, and it goes back to the ancient sort of Greek times, and it's about how when you obviously you blow your candles, you make a wish. The reasons that you blow candles is that obviously the smoke from the candles takes your wishes up into the sky and into the place where God could claim your wishes. And I thought that's actually quite simple. I've never really thought of that, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Actually, that might be also why they go blow out candles. Make a wish quick. Make a wish quick.
Oh yeah, because your wish gets carried.
The smoke's going up.
to release the Heinz tomato ketchup from a glass bottle, what do you always do? You tip it upside down and you
Pat.
Have you got, if you
tap
tap
the
the number.
tap the rear.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it then.
Yes, I know about that. Sorry.
So you
Is that
tap-
what you do? Have I stolen his thunder?
You tap the label on the neck.
Yeah.
That where the 57 is written, because the 57 varieties. That's what
Yeah.
it's so if you tap where the 57 is, which is almost like the neck,
That near the neck. Yeah.
that's what releases the ketchup, not the bottom. Don't spank the bottom, spank the neck.
Spank the side.
the neck.
Okay.
Spank the 57 label. That's
Okay.
what it was. So that's what I learned from the glass
I'll
bottle.
give that a go.
Mind you, I say that. I don't think I've used a glass bottle in 20 years. I'm
Yeah,
all squeezy.
it's all about
Sometimes you
squeeze.
do get it in like the odd cafe or restaurant or something
Yes.
you go to.
Yep.
Yes,
So
you do.
tap the
But
neck.
at home, it's the squeezy. And it kind of hurt me to do this one because I know it's about Nutella that we learned.
Oh
is called
yeah, I
Nutella.
like how you're circling it nicely here.
And did you know 25% of the world's hazelnuts go into Nutella?
Whoa!
That is
a lot of
that's
nuttage. That is a
That's a
lot.
lot. 25% of the whole world's hazelnuts just go into Nutella. That one product.
25% of the world's nuts go into Nutella.
Hazelnut.
So-
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. No, but that's a lot of consumption of that of Nutella.
Why? Why are you making some pindu now?
Yeah,
A Nutella.
We've been told it's been new. It's been new.
You said it like you got barn in your mouth. A
Yeah,
Nutella.
Nutella.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
25% of hazelnuts. Wow.
That's a good one. That's a good stat.
Do you know
What was
who
the
the
name?
first animated couple to be in bed were?
Oh.
Fred and Wilma Flintstone.
Was it really?
In the show.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Only because I was trying to think, what's the oldest couple?
It's funny how you, because I thought that straight away, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, because they had a kid. What was the kid's name?
Barney.
Bam Bam.
Bam
Oh,
Bam.
yeah, Bam Bam.
No, but you
Barney
didn't
was the
see
neighbour.
that.
Maybe you did. I don't know. It was maybe
But you
did.
just, but it's weird
You
how
didn't see them conceive. It wasn't
But
there.
Maybe you did.
But
I don't
how
know.
mad is
Little
that?
rock baby Pebble.
They were the first animated couple who were in bed.
that you saw in bed
Yeah.
in a show.
You know why? Because I think that was the
Bedrock.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
I can make your bed rock.
Banger.
Yeah, that is a tune. I think it's because that was the first kind of cartoon
Hmm.
that was like a sitcom. Didn't it have laughter in the background?
Yeah,
Oh, you know,
yeah.
And you think before
yeah,
that,
yeah.
there weren't many cartoons that had like background. Like it was a sitcom. It had a setting and a scene and it was things that happened in the episode and him going to work and all that kind of stuff.
What was
and
Fred's brother's name?
Barney.
Barney.
It wasn't his brother. It was his neighbour.
Neighbour.
Yeah.
So I thought it was brother.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I didn't really watch it.
Wilma,
It was
Fred, Wilma, Barney, and
can't
I've forgotten
find
his wife's name.
What's
one
the
in the blue.
dinosaur called?
Dino.
Betty.
Dino.
Betty.
and
Yeah.
Dino was the dinosaur.
Betty was fitter than Wilma.
Yes.
Betty was fit.
Yeah.
Betty was
definitely.
cute. She had the bob
Definitely.
hair.
yeah.
I like the bob hair look.
Definitely. Barney Rubble was punching above his.
I don't know how. I think Barney. Yeah,
Barney was
Barney's
4 foot
packing.
nothing.
Huh? Yeah, I know. But height, you know.
See, I don't remember the Flint. Like I caught the back end of it because my brother used to watch it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ever even gone there.
Do you remember the words of the opening credits?
Pretty much.
Got him.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, meet the modern Stone Age family. When you're
from
the town of Bedrock, there a page
Page
out
out
of
of
his story.
When
you're. I don't remember that bit. But I remember when he put the big stake on the side of his car.
Yeah.
And I never knew what that was. I thought it was a speaker. I
Can
never
tell you
knew what that
something,
was.
kid? I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a shell. Because it had the
Or a
line-
shell, yeah.
Because it looked like the
What was it?
It was
What-
a
actually,
It was
rib.
like a rib
It was
steak.
rib,
Like
like
a-
a-
yeah,
yeah,
it's a
okay.
massive dinosaur rib, wasn't it?
yeah.
That's what it was.
And we
yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
get
see,
it.
I
There you go.
don't remember that.
Learn something new.
What I learnt this week was Pharrell Williams,
Oh yeah.
producer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Timbaland, producer.
Yeah.
They're cousins.
I read that this week as
Pharrell
well.
and
Are
Timbaland.
cousins through their grandma.
I read that this week, and I was
Fantastic.
like, "OMG!"
Honestly, I didn't know what the
I mean, it makes sense, though, doesn't it?
So, well, what a creative
I mean,
family.
a family.
What? Yeah.
Pharrell and Timbaland are cousins.
So who would have made it first? Because they've both been around.
No, so do you know what? And then I was reading into this a bit more.
Yeah. You looked into it.
Pharrell's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
like
I know.
he was started in the early 90s. He wrote the lyrics to Rump Shaker. Rex X.
Oh wow.
Pharrell.
Wow.
All I want to do is on my zoom, zoom,
Pharrell
zoom,
wrote
and a
that.
pom pom. Just
Pharrell.
shake.
Wow.
Pharrell wrote that.
Man, it's a random one that came up at dinner. I went to a lovely restaurant on the weekend called Bibi in Mayfair. It was my sister's 50th birthday.
Yeah.
And it was a fancy sort of
a little bit bougie,
taste
bougie.
the menu, all these kind of clever little dishes coming out and all that.
Yeah.
But the thing that my brother-in-law said, which because I went, because we ate something and it was a bit spicy, and all of us went, our top lip is tingling, right? It's tingling from the spices. And he went, you're Vermilion. I went, what?
You're Vermilion.
Vermilion.
Yeah.
VERMILLION.
Yeah.
Is your top lip.
Oh.
And that bit.
We didn't learn that in biology.
And that bit just where the lip sort of turns into your, I don't know what you call this bit, the skin below your nose.
Yeah.
You know, that bit where the much grows.
Yeah.
That's called your vermilion border. So you know where you might get a cold sore, where your lips go a bit chappy and a bit dry.
The vermilion border.
The vermilion border, and your top lip is officially known
What's
as...
the bottom lip?
Huh?
What's the bottom lip?
Oh, pardon me.
You went to do all that and you didn't find the bottom.
No, I found out that it's vermilion. Vermilion, I thought, so you can now say, go on, kiss.
Give us one on the vermilion.
Yeah, let me put your vermilions on mine.
Yeah. You've probably seen Sir Ben Kingsley play pretty much every ethnicity on the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including the roles of Mahatma Gandhi. He won an Oscar for it.
Yep.
A Sikh driver, a guru with Mike Myers. And recently he played the role of an Indian magician in Wes Anderson's The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
Yep.
Ben Kingsley was actually born Krishna Pandit Banji.
Oh, wow.
His father, Rahimtullah Harji Banji, was a Gujarati Ismaili Muslim who was brought up in Kenya and later moved to the UK to study medicine.
Smiley.
Ismaili. It's another caste.
Right.
Yeah. And so apparently he died at a very young age, his father, who was 54 from drinking. And Kingsley's paternal grandfather, Harji Banji, was a successful spice trader who moved from India to Zanzibar. So this guy is Gujarati.
Do you know what? That makes me sad, though. No, that's made... I tell you what, that's made me sad.
Ben Kingsley's mother, though. Ben Kingsley's mother, I was just going to add, it was an English model and actress and was part Jewish.
So, hang on a minute. His name is Krishna... What's his surname?
Krishna Pandit Banji.
Krishna Banji.
Yeah.
I'd have left it at that. Why would you change your name to Ben Kingsley? Is it to fit in with the white folk?
He's accepted in every country.
Thank you to Johnny who sent that to me.
Well done.
He's one of our own. What a legend.
Well,
Krishna Banji.
Perfect.
He's one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Krishna Banji is one of our own.
Why does James Bond have his drinks shaken
Oh, I heard this.
and not stirred?
Oh.
What do you?
I know the answer, so you...
Okay, let me see if it is the same. Because when you shake, so he wants it shaken, not stirred.
Not stirred.
When you stir it, the vodka, the mixer, and the ice all mix together, so you get drunker. When you shake it, the water sits at the top,
And he only sips
so that
it.
you sip it. And therefore you're sipping water, therefore you're staying sober, and he's then on duty as a spy.
Wow,
he's keeping his wits about
That's
him.
it.
So they said
That
that
is
was the
interesting.
technique. So if that is, but I don't think that was ever referenced in the James Bond movies, but it might have just been a secret behind the scenes reason.
Yeah, that's a secret.
I like that. So shaken leaves the water sitting at the top, and therefore, you know, like sometimes when you do pour a drink, and all of a sudden, like all your mixer is at the bottom, and you ever had that? You're like, oh, this is just Barney, and then you get to the bottom, like, it's all quarter.
Yeah.
So I get that
Because it's shaken.
It's shaken, not
Shaken.
stirred.
Turtles breathe through their bum.
I think I knew that, you know.
No, you didn't.
I think I did.
So if you were going to suffocate a turtle, you
Right.
stick your finger in his bum or her bum.
Many. That's one of many ways.
Don't they have nostrils as well?
No.
No.
Or maybe they do, and
But
they
they
don't.
don't
So
breathe
is their bud also their breath?
Yeah.
Don't say yeah like that. You didn't know. You hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, you thought of that.
You went.
To be fair, I don't really care, but now that you're going into it,
Well, I'm not going into no turtle's bum. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to work out if they breathe through their bum.
yeah, maybe
Then-
they fart through their nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
I'm going to go first because I think the one that I'm going to tell you about this week is going to absolutely blow your socks off.
Go on.
And it's about the song Murder, She Wrote, Shaka Demus and Pliers.
Oh
Everyone
yeah.
knows that song.
Murder, She Wrote.
Give us actually, because I know you probably be good at this. Give us not the first line of it. I say the first verse of it. How does it start? So it goes murder she wrote, murder she, and then it goes
Murder, She Wrote.
and then it goes. What is that?
A pretty face, a back, no. That's
it. You've gone past it. You've gone past it.
Okay, well, there you go.
Pretty.
Okay, so we've established there's a pretty in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But people just make that noise. But what is those words?
Okay, hold on. Let me get it. A pretty face, and but what do I say? You know what? I've sung it
I'm a pretty
1,000
face.
times.
No, it's the words are pretty face, bankrupter.
No,
That's what I
I
used to
tell you
sing.
what, no.
That's what I sing.
No, because it's dancehall. It's a pretty
'cause-
face and
because
back,
I feel-
like her back runs back, something like that.
No,
a back
no.
run back.
Because your pretty face makes me bankrupt.
Your pretty face and me bankrupt. No, it's not.
No. Pretty. No, it doesn't make sense. It's just pretty
Yeah,
face.
but that doesn't fit. It doesn't sound like that. Got to
No,
sing it.
but you have to assume pretty face, bankrupter. No.
At least you've got the melody right because it is along those lines. But I actually found out what he was saying today.
Well, you mean it's not bankrupter?
And there's a lot of people.
Is it bad karak chai? Is it a pretty face and bad karak chai?
There's a lot of people that just make noises. It's like that's what it's the word. So I've seen loads of people sort of mime that. And to be fair, I never knew this. The actual words are a pretty face and bad character.
Oh, shut
Bad
up.
character.
Shut
A pretty face
up.
and bad
Character.
character.
Oh yeah, a pretty
time
face and a pretty face bankrupter. I still prefer bankrupter because you know when you're slightly licked, it just goes better.
Yeah, but also that's the song I remember at the very start. I accidentally played it on my phone because I just looked it up. At the start, it says something about Tepla. At the very start, this one dedicated to the girls with a Tepla.
It doesn't actually.
It does. The opening line is this one dedicated to the pretty girls and the ones with the Tepla. It's something like that.
I need to hear that.
That is
We need to hear that.
with the angel face and the Tepla. So that's what it says.
Right.
Listen to it. So listen out for Tepla.
I mean, that's ideal, though, isn't it? That is ideal. If you can find someone with the angel face and Tepla, that's it. You're on your way.
What are the pieces, I don't know what to call them, segments
Yep.
of a pomegranate called? You know those little down here?
Seeds. Pommy seeds.
Incorrect.
I wouldn't have a clue.
You wouldn't have a clue because it's a new word. I don't even know.
Go on.
Oh.
And I'm not actually, you know what? Because I read it, I don't even know how it's pronounced. I might pronounce it wrong. Someone will probably correct me.
Yeah.
But it's an aril, A-R-I-L. A bit of a pomegranate is called
Ariel.
an aril. And it's, so, you know, I'm getting all the arils, A-R-I-L, arils out of the pomegranate. And basically, arils are quite common because they're a seed covered in a pulp kind of thing, which is what, so there is a seed inside that red thing, the red dana, but inside that dana is the seed, and on the outside, but an aril is anything which has that kind of makeup. I'm like,
Lovely.
there you go.
Interesting.
Because I would have said, pomegranate bits. But
Yeah.
now you can go, no, they're called arils.
There is one country in the world that doesn't have a football team.
Oh, okay. Wow. Ooh.
Would you know which one it is?
Is it going to be like a random country that's not developed? Like then?
Can you give us a continent?
Like,
Give us a continent.
is it South America? Is it like a? No, it would be South
Northern
if-
Hemisphere? Southern
It's
Hemisphere?
close to America.
Close to America.
I bet it's one of the Caribbean
Is it
islands.
Quebec?
Caribbean
No,
islands?
I haven't even heard of this place.
Go on.
Oh.
The Marshall Islands.
Marshall.
Marshall Islands.
Is it
Never heard of
MAR?
And it's in the Pacific Ocean. And basically, it's the
that like
only
Hawaii
country
sort of way?
in the world that has no football team, and that's because they haven't even probably got enough people there. The nation holds it, so basically, the whole place has 1,225 islands, right? And it's 8,000 miles away from Britain. And it's
That's far, bro.
That is-
I know.
It's far.
And some of them are like on submerged
Is
volcanoes.
that the other side of the planet?
It is.
Yeah, that is the other.
Dubai is
So it's further
about
than America.
3,
then.
isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's in their territory, if you know what I mean. Like
You got to go all the way around the other side of America.
It's beyond LA.
Yeah.
Like it's going
Yeah,
Hawaii
like going
territory.
Hawaii.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but 3 Brits have now gone there to set up the Marshall Islands Soccer Federation.
People with a smartphone
Yeah.
unlock their smartphone how many times a day?
Oh, that is.
Give us a number.
I'm gonna go
On average.
unlock. And now you don't.
25?
No, 75.
25, Tommy. You've probably done it 25 times in the last hour we've been saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
75
so per hour did you say?
No.
in a
for the
day.
day.
The day.
75.
Yeah. You unlock. My phone locks after every minute. Like,
No, as in how many times would you
Unlock
unlock your
it
phone
to look
to
at
do
your
something
phone.
from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep?
oh, sorry. Do you mean? Sorry, I didn't know if you're looking at unlocking or just checking my phone. What are you
No,
saying?
to check
To
your phone,
do
you have to
something,
unlock.
unlock it. Yeah.
25. What was that? What is that? A lot or not a lot?
That's not
The
enough.
whole day.
2 times an hour, you unlock it. Yeah, I'd say that's about.
Nah, bro, you must. No. It's got to be way more than that, Tommy.
All right, he's going 25.
Every time you look at your phone, you're unlocking it. Every time you're unlocking your phone. At least 75, if not more.
So he's going 25, you're going 75.
Yeah.
The average number of times you
100
unlock your
more,
phone
go on.
in a day,
Go on.
110 times.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds. I mean, that is right.
That's about right.
Because
though.
now you're not even swiping. You just got to
yeah,
look
it's
at it,
just
haven't you?
so your phone,
or thumb.
thumb, or your,
Yeah.
it's picked up your face.
Yeah.
Loch Ness. This is my things I learned. If you took all of the water in all of the lakes across England and Wales, there would still be less water than what there is in Loch Ness. So Loch Ness is that massive. Is 26 miles from one part of the lake to the other part of the lake.
26
miles.
So it's a
30,
marathon.
30 something.
It's a marathon.
And there's depths of it which are like deeper than the Atlantic.
Hence, we
Ocean.
don't know if Nessie's down
We
there.
don't
or
know
not.
what's down there.
Might
so
be.
26 miles
Wow.
of a lake.
I didn't think it was that
body
big.
of
I thought
water,
it was
yeah.
just like a little
Yeah,
pond thing.
that's what I would have thought because you see the shots.
Yeah,
on
'cause you see the shots.
But we were driving along it for like an hour. You know, like just like cruising along. Like it's right, running right alongside. Yeah,
So
there
it's
you
a
go.
biggie.
Add on all the lakes and all from all across England and Wales, and it's still not as big. Has as much water as Loch Ness.
Twix.
Yeah.
What does this stand for?
Oh, okay. I know. No, sorry. I was going to do something just before we get into that.
What do you mean? What's it stand for? It's not like TWIX.
No, so it's
Well, it might be, but hold on. There was another fact about Twix about the biscuit.
yeah about the left and the right.
Yeah, there's
one
the
was being smothered. We've done this.
Yeah,
before.
Yeah,
One
no,
was smothered,
that's
then
what I
one was
thought you were going to
dipped or
say.
something like
But
that.
but Twix, what does it stand for? So is it a snack for twats, and therefore it's a twat?
Twix.
No, that'd be a twax. No, I don't know.
Go on.
Totally.
I didn't
Is it like that? Is it like?
They tweeted this. Twix tweeted this.
So is it like?
The
Does a T?
reason
Is it a TWDI and the X?
Twin.
So is it like a?
Twin.
Oh, he's
Oh,
along
twin.
the.
But what's the X then?
I don't know. Go on.
Twin sticks.
Oh,
Twix.
twin sticks. How have we not
Twin
known that?
sticks.
All these years.
Twin sticks.
All
Twix.
these.
And they
years.
just came up with Twix. So basic.
Twin.
So
we should
sticks.
know
Let's
that.
call it Twix.
We should know that. I feel
We
a
should.
bit-
Everyone should know. That.
Everyone should know that.
Well done, sir.
That's what we want to learn. We want to learn about the scientific research when it comes to butt hair. And so,
Do we? The
you
scientific
wanna
research
take
of
it
of
there?
Chitterbal.
right. So the folks at the IFL
Jitterbug could be a place.
Science Research and Institution have basically conducted
Jitterbug.
a little YouTube
I'm on holiday.
experiment, and they've come back. They've come back with why we have butt hair. What is it down to? You know, and why is it? Now, apparently, the scientific suggestion is that butt hair is actually, it has a tangible benefit in the form of boosting our anal scent. So if you're wondering what that means, is that basically in the early days, early man relied on having a smelly bum to mark the territory
Yeah, like a dog.
and attract mates.
Yeah. So what does the bal do?
So basically,
Help spread the vibe.
Like little particles.
It
like
enhances
little
the-
particles.
it enhances the scent.
Okay, so it's almost like the scent from your chitter it continues down the bal
And
it's
stays there,
wafting
and
out
it wafts
like a
out. Yeah,
skunk's tail.
Absolutely, yeah. So you'd mark your territory. Obviously, nowadays we mark our territory in other ways.
Yes, just put a door number in the front of your house, things like that. This is where I am.
And the
But now-
other bit of research they've said is that actually what it is they're really the hair for is to avoid the anal chafing.
You were right, Satch. You were right. That podcast was mainly me and you. It was mainly me and you.
With a festive sprinkle of kedge.
So for that reason, just to balance it out, to show that we are all equal, this is our podcast,
Yeah.
even though it's it might say Tommy's Brownload, you might see that, but it's the Brownload is all three of ours.
Yeah.
So because they've not heard your voice, Kedge, wish everybody a happy new year and tell them we'll catch
Have
them in
an
2024.
incredible 2024. It's been a ride. It's been great.
We haven't done it yet.
2023.
We haven't done
No,
2024.
2023.
We didn't say that. You said have an incredible 2024.
Yeah, but I was
It's been
going going back to. I was going back.
I'll give him one job, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, one job.
Can't get him
So
right.
let's start again. Go on.
Right, so 2023, it's been a ride. It's been a roller coaster. We've had its ups,
Bit of
it's
a
had its
cliche
downs.
though, Kedge.
I know,
but
but it's nice to give
it
a little bit of cliche.
has it really been a roller coaster? Look, I'll be honest.
It's always been a roller
No,
coaster.
no, don't say that.
No, but everyone's had
Has
an
your
up. Everyone's had,
2023 been a roller coaster?
yeah, there was some downs.
Can you just do it? Come on, go home.
Have a great 2024. We look forward to chatting to more Bukwas in 2024.
Tommy, give us your message.
I'd go, Happy New Year. I love you all. Thank you for listening. What's been so lovely this year, particularly for me, is meeting people who listen to the podcast that tell me what kind of purpose we serve in your life and how we've got you through some real tough times.
Yeah.
That,
Yes.
I cannot.
The challenging times.
Don't jump on my one, bro.
No, I'm just agreeing.
No, yeah, I know you are. Because you realise I'm talking sense and now you're regretting.
But I didn't want to go Sendi.
No, I'm not going to send it. I'm just kind of saying that for me means more than you can imagine because I don't know. That just makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening and we'll have lots of laughs in the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See you next year.